Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Rally Endless Conquest, a roguelike drafting strategy game that I'm very excited to be checking out again here today. We played this about 6 months ago, and I found it to be a kind of hidden gem in the sort of luck be a landlord drafting genre, as I've sort of dubbed it. And I just really liked it, and I'm so excited to be back because it has gotten a big update, which adds an entire new faction, which, from what I remember, is going to add a lot to the game. So let's pop on in. It's been 6 months, so if you don't know what the game's about, don't worry. I need to get refreshed as well. It's a lot about, like, kind of positional synergies and combos and drafting the right cards into your deck, but there's also more to it, more axes of interaction than a luck be a landlord, I remember. So cards can interact with each other based off the following positions: adjacent, flush, diagonal, or we also have the faction synergies. If 4 cards of the same faction are in the same row or column, you will heal for a small amount and gain a special resource. This works once per unique faction per turn. You can see more detailed information about the game mechanics on the question mark menu. You and your crew have shipwrecked on a mysterious island. Which general are you? Okay, so yeah, that's right. There's also unique characters that have different active abilities. You can switch the location of 2 cards on the field. I mean, we got to go with you. The new faction is Orc. Choose an ally faction. So we already have humans, and we can add something else. So what is advanced? Choose your factions? Oh, interesting. You go, like... I'll tell you what. Hit me with a less normal. Maybe even more for Orc, since it's the new one. That sounds good. Normal, less, more, normal for factionless. Luckily for you, there are signs of a town nearby where you might find some help before continuing. I love that there's that advanced option if you want to kind of like make a more specific setup. You heard that numerous armies have amassed on the island to battle over a wealthy location known as Duskbreak Castle. Fortify your own army and fight your way to claim the riches of this castle for yourself. Oh, let's go. There's a camera movement turn-off button now. Okay. But let us take a look here. So can we see what our current deck is? Yeah. So currently, we start out with just a whole bunch of humans. Beggar gives us 1 coin when it gets rolled, I believe. 1 attack, 1 coin. Gains 1 attack when adjacent to another human unit. We'll probably end up removing the infantries and going for something else then, if we're going to be going for, hopefully, orcs. If 2 squires are adjacent, remove them and add a knight. Okay. So we have a removal as well. I don't think I want to remove the infantry yet, but clearly, like, that is sort of a human synergy. When a unit is destroyed, add mana to your deck based off of its rarity. Gives 15 wealth when it gets destroyed. I mean, I'll grab the Mana Shaper for now. Gains 3 in attack for each adjacent... kind of like a ghoul or something. Gives a flush unit +1 attack and a 10% chance to give 10 attack instead. Well, this is clearly like a rare thing. But I don't have any... cards yet. So you have like sort of synergies on there, which got to be like some kind of a healer kind of card or something. 15 wealth when destroyed. I'll find a way to destroy you. 25% chance to replace itself with a skeleton. Gives 2 attack to an adjacent unit. Let's go for that for now. Alright, so let's remember how this goes. Okay, good. We get the tutorial again. Welcome to Rally. This tutorial is designed to help you understand the basic mechanics of the game. This area to the left is the field. Cards from your deck are played here at random, in a random location every single turn. Your deck starts with 8 cards, plus whatever you just picked up in the shop. You can view your deck here. Every player general is able to affect the position of your cards on the field. If you're not sure what to do, try getting 4 cards of the same faction in the same row or a column. It will heal you and give you a special resource. Again, only 1 per faction, though, so I can't do, like, humans and humans. Those special features, faction resources, can be spent here for various different abilities. After the field is set, here's the total stats of all the cards on the field, and it will be calculated over there. Your stats are as such. Attack is how much damage you're going to do to the enemy's health. Wealth, it can be spent, obviously, you know, it's money. Defense, how much of the enemy damage you will prevent. Extra defense will persist between turns. A very important fact. Over here, you can see the enemy health and incoming damage. When you take away a fourth of the enemy's health, you get a new card selection mid-combat, which I think is a very fun addition. Those are the basics. You can always press the question mark to get more information. So what is the new Orc ability? So yeah, basically, if I put 4 humans in a row, I get 1 human resource. And these are all different, basically, actives that we can spend. So this costs 1 human resource, which is add a random common artifact to your deck. 2, we can switch the position of 2 cards. 3, we can give +1 attack for every 3 artifacts in play. 4, gain a card removal. Orcs are brand new here. Add a mana card to your deck. Give units in the front row. It's the front row. Is this the front row? If this is the enemy, then this is probably the front row. +2 attack. Select a unit and switch that card with the card in the top row above it. Gain defense equal to half of your total attack. That seems really good. Does this count as a human card? It sure does. So I will swap those so we get a human synergy. Wop, wop, wop. I do remember feeling like, yeah, it's lined out like it's a mobile game, but it's like there's no mobile aspect here. I almost remember, I remember wishing that it was, I don't know, like 1 column wider so that it could be, you know, a little bit wider, a little bit less tall. It feels like it would work out really well because then things could be bigger, but still. If you know what the cards are by picture, it doesn't really matter. We can bribe the enemy to subtract from their attack, but we don't have that much money, so we're going to kind of have to take a little bit of damage for a bit here. Unless we want to add a random artifact. Switch the position of 2 rows of cards. Shouldn't matter too much. If there's at least 1 adjacent farmer, gain a wealth. Definitely going to move you up here. We're just accruing money. Just going to be accruing money. We're not going to be doing too great for right here. They're going to be doing quite a bit of damage to me for a little bit. I don't think I really want to spend $6 in order to drop 2 damage. And I definitely don't want to spend that much to drop 6 right now. We'll just take some acceptable damage for a little bit. Destroys an adjacent untransformed mana and gives +1 to 2 to 3 attack to adjacent units based on their rarity. Bloodweaver. Gives adjacent units +1 defense for every mana on the field. Sure. Alright, so getting to the point where we have, I'd say like half humans and half orcs would be probably best, because technically you could have 4 human, 4 dwarf, 4 elf, 4 orc, and just kind of like hope that they all line up in a, you know, horizontal path or vertical path, but you're kind of dreaming, right? Alright, where is our... We don't have our farmers out here, so we can't really do anything with that. Beggar's got nothing. We'll swap those. Shall I bribe? I don't want to keep on taking like too much damage, but we restore a little bit of health as long as we're going to be consistently going for human combos. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm just going to take acceptable damage for a little bit. Gives +1 attack to an adjacent artifact and gain 2 wealth. Gives a flush unit +1 attack and 10% chance to give it 10 instead. We could reroll. Kind of want to do that for now. War Axe, give an adjacent unit +3 attack and -1 defense. That is exciting, but scary. Human Potion, +5 wealth to an adjacent unit and then destroy itself. I kind of want to get permanent additions to my deck for a little bit here. Gain +1 attack and wealth for each adjacent artifact. Fine, let's do the War Axe. It's a little bit spooky, a little bit stupid. Oh, well. Adjacent units. So I can indeed... I can move you up here, and it does not matter. That gives you the adjacency boost. We do lose an armor in the mix, but I think it's worth. And we are definitely going to want to spend some human resources here. We're about to cap out. I do like the idea of gaining a card removal because it's like a nice permanent addition All right. We're at 2 armor. It's okay. We're getting through this fight. I'm going to take some acceptable losses for this fight. Wretch, +1 attack and wealth if adjacent to at least 3 common units. I'm going to say sure. An attack and wealth. It already has 1 attack and wealth on its own, which is pretty darn good. And we're opening up a potential situation where we could get a line of orcs now. Line of orc. I don't have any mana on the field, so that's irrelevant. 1 attack and wealth if adjacent to at least 3 common units. That's not a common unit. That is a common unit. We could put a common unit here, but how could I? Surely, okay. If I put you here, it would work. Would I rather get the human synergy? Or get 1 more coin? I think I'd rather get the human synergy. I think it makes more sense, right? I think it makes more sense long term. We're going to want removals in the future. Like, these beggars, we don't need them. We can't really do much about them. All right. Okay. So now we can gain health, gain 40 gold, gain 1 card selection at the next shop. Give me the big money. When an artifact is destroyed, gain 10 wealth. Add 4 small slimes to your deck. Give each dwarf card a dwarf faction synergy. Wait. Each dwarf card in the dwarf faction synergy +2 to defense or wealth. I wish I could see what slimes are, but Scrapbox sounds good. So now we're really looking for ways to destroy artifacts. Gains +2 defense when adjacent to a mana card. Add a random common potion to your deck every other turn. I mean, that's cool, but we'll grab you. When destroyed, replace itself with itself and an adjacent nil tile with metal scrap. Cool. We're going to take the Wretch, though. Consider the Wretch. Enemy armies now have sabotage cards. They're cards that are detrimental to your deck. Some sabotage cards say instant, which means their effect happens when the timer reaches 0. All sabotage cards are removed from your deck when an army is defeated. So in 3 turns, you're going to add junk to my deck. Okay, we still don't have the ability to line up an orc combo. I'll tell you what. Give me a random artifact. It's going to be a little bit, but we can line up for here. Infantry really likes to be by all that stuff anyways. But let's consider the Wretch. Yeah, we're good. That Wretch at the very least is... They're both by a lot, so they're both going up to 2 attack, 2 wealth instead of 1 attack, 1 wealth. Very helpful. Our armor situation is so trash. I will bribe at this point. That's so expensive, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, what was the orc single? Add a mana card to your deck. I would like to. What was the random artifact we got? I think we gave ourselves another encrusted gem. Maybe? Don't want to remove cards until we have our full... We want to fill up all the nil. Alright, let's think. So, farmer is adjacent to not another farmer. Ooh. You're good. Infantry, you're good. If I move you down here, I can't really get the synergy in a very clean way. I could get the orc synergy for the first time. Sure, let's do that. Are you still going to be adjacent to... You're going to be adjacent to 3 normals. You are not... Hold on. This is better, right? No, oh God, we can't do it. That's fine. Swap them. Let's add a mana card. Let's do it. I want to see it in action. Shall we bribe? We'll bribe for a little bit at the beginning of this, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more solid action. Gives adjacent archers 2 times attack or 2 times defense, depending on which is higher. Gives 2 times defense to a random diagonal unit. I mean, these are not bad. Other units in the front row plus 2 attack. Great. That sounds huge. It's not currently active. Doesn't mean it won't be. Is there a spot? Yeah, Bloodweaver. Adjacent units get +1 defense for every mana. Oh, let's go. We're getting somewhere. Look at this. And we can swap here. We get double synergy for the first time. Wow, wow. Okay. All right. 8 defense. We're absolutely swimming in it. I don't know. We'll get things sorted. Absolutely want the Bloodweaver. We're going to want to probably remove something here, though. I think we remove a... Wait, we're at 20 right now? We had a nil last time? I didn't think we had a nil. We already have the human synergy. The farmers are all by each other, which is great. You have your synergy. So, when a unit is destroyed, add mana based off its rarity. Gives other units the front row +2 attack. Do you need to be in the front row to do that? You're already adjacent to the mana. I don't really want to change that. Womp womp. Okay, good. Gives diagonal units ×2 attack and then destroys itself. Oh, interesting. We have 8 defense. You can pay 20 to remove quite a bit. I mean, sure. Sure. Murderer. Destroys an adjacent common unit and gain 5 attack. 5 wealth to an adjacent unit, then destroy itself. Gives all gestures or whatever. And what? 3 times attack and wealth. I mean, that's a beggar. I'll take it. That's actually like a pretty good jump for our econ. Well, now I don't really want to get rid of the beggars. I can get rid of the squire. Get rid of the squire. I feel weird getting rid of the encrusted gem. I'll get rid of the... No, the junk is going to get rid of itself at the end of the time. Unstable mana. Let's leave it for now, and then next time we'll probably get rid of both infantries. Okay. Oh, boy. This is a red one. I mean, we would want to swap that. So what do we have here? Give the units in the front row +2 attack. I could just do Warcry and then we'd be donezo. I don't give all units... Well, gives all units +1 attack. I mean, that adds up. What do we have for attack right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14, 15, 16, 17. We should be fine. I think we're good. The question is, what do we swap? If we put another unit in the top, then we're extra good. Just trying to think about mana synergies here. Farmer's good. So there's 16 slots. There's 16 slots, but there's a 20 nil. Like, if you don't go up to 20, you have nils. Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. Nope. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, I actually, I don't know what I want to put up front then, actually. I think I'm good. If we get up to 17, I feel great. So mana drinker. So it turns unstable. We got way more than we needed. If holding left control when hovering over a card, it'll show you which card was there at the beginning of the turn. Oh, cool. That's a really good feature. We could take very little. Tell you what, let's go for partial. We're still at 89 health. That's the thing to consider. +3 wealth to all blank. Elf units get meh. If 6 or fewer dwarf cards are on the field, give all dwarf cards 2 times to either defense or wealth. Man, you really want me to have dwarves. 3 wealth to all. I don't think Dwarf Insignia is interesting because it kind of rewards me for taking, like, a dwarf or 2. Like, I could take a solid single dwarf, gains +1 and 2 times attack every other turn. Oh, that's actually really good. If we put him in the front, every 3 turns, destroys a flush common artifact and adds an uncommon artifact. Okay, yes. We actually really like that. The army has a different type of weaponry. It may seem harmless at first, but the left damage number is added to the total of damage on the right every turn. Not to mention, it's expensive to bribe. What? So every turn it's going to get slowly worse and worse. Also, 3 times attack. We have that multiplier, and then we also have the Blood Weaver. Or not the Blood Weaver, the, what is it? Where is it? The War Caller? Yeah, the War Caller makes it so beggars are actually weirdly good frontline units for us right now. If we have 20, I think we just stay. Farmers are by each other. Infantry's proccing. Mana Drinker can't give us nothing. I feel like let's start off strong, especially if this is like going to be a burn over time situation. Okay, Wretch. Are you going to be good? 1, 2, 3, you're good. All right. Okay, yeah. Beggar went up to 6 damage. We got 47 damage just like that. Absolute spike. 8 coins to subtract 1 bleed. Interesting. When destroyed, replace itself with an adjacent nil tile with metal scrap. I mean, I feel like Encrusted Gem makes sense when we have this Artificer. Does that mean it's going to proc? Does that mean it's going to proc? I'm going to trust you. No, that's how many turns it has been. Gotcha. And it has to be a flush artifact anyways. Oh my. Okay, so it does work now. So now we want it by an Encrusted Gem. But unfortunately, we would have to do a little bit of finagling here. How worth it is it? Oh, that's right. It's 2 rows. Ugh. 2 entire rows. I mean, I could move down the encrusted gem. What does that really do for us? That doesn't give us a... Feels weird, but I think I'll say sure. We'll just accept that it's not quite as good. Could have moved the wretch, I suppose, but... Oh my god, wait, the farmer also counts. I forgot. If you hold left control when hovering over a card, yeah. Oh wait, I should have said no, don't show again. We're about to do 60 damage. I don't feel like I need to bribe you. Berserker, you're an epic. Converts defense into 3 times attack. Sure. 1 attack and defense if flush with a weapon. It's a little specific here. +1 to attack to other units in the same row. That's a pretty good one. If that was a dwarf, I think I'd go for it. Gives an adjacent unit 5 attack and then destroy itself. Switch the defense and attack of all diagonals. Weird. Okay, so we got the Warcaller. What do we want to set up? We could set up a row of y'all. I don't know if I want to keep on just like straight up adding mana. Infantry are getting bad, I think. We can probably yoink those out of here. Ironically, because of the Rat King, beggars and farmers are not that bad. We cannot line up too much. I think just like moving a unit to the front is not bad. Position of 2 rows of cards. I mean, like, you know what's really... This is actually a really good synergy with the orcs, because we can do something like bing, bang, and then, like, we can move this entire row all the way up to the top. This is actually kind of cool. This is the random artifact we got for defense to a random adjacent unit. That actually is fantastic. I think we just... Actually, yeah, we want to put the farmer in the front row. That actually works really well. Because he gets up to +3, and then he gets bumped up from the Rat King. Bribe? I don't think I need to. You're dead. Why would I bribe you? I don't want to bribe a dead man. We had 80 health. We're good. Triple the stats of a human unit every turn. Gives each orc card in an orc faction synergy +2 attack. It's really good too. I gotta admit that Ancient Crown, I'm gonna make the Peasant Lord. Heavy Hitter sounds nice. 3 attack when not flushed with another human unit. That's begging to be used with the item we just got. God, if only he was also going to be buffed by Rat King. We could get a... Because then it could be tripled, and then tripled. 4 tripled. We could be up to 12. We could be up to... One unit could give us 36 damage. That'd be amazing. I'll add him as we kind of like move. This army deals unblockable, piercing damage every turn, and the damage cannot be bribed. Screw you, then. Reduce the defense of all adjacent units by 1. Did not draw Mr. Ratman. If we're not going to be adding more mana, we should get rid of the Blood Weavers. But I don't know. Maybe we are going to be adding more mana. The Blood Weavers also are disynergistic with the Wretch. You at least give a little bit. All right. I feel like I'm going to regret that later, but oh well. This is actually double synergy. Wish we had Mr. Rat King. Wait. Oh! So the 5 damage is piercing. The 28 is not. Whatever, bring it. Rat King. Select a unit and switch that with the top card of the row of the top row above it. Man, yeah, Warcry plus Rat King plus like swap. We could get some multiplicatives going silly style here. Also worth noting that advance only costs 2. This goes clean 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 2, 3. I didn't notice that. Gain defense equal to half your total attack. But like, okay. The wretches. Not bad here. We don't have a whole lot of farmers going on. We can't even get the farmer synergy. Are we buying enough commons? We're buying enough commons if we do that. Sure. Okay. That destroyed my axe. I'll certainly bribe some. We're doing pretty well for money. Definitely don't want another one of those. Reduce the wealth of all adjacent units to 0 and gain attack equal to the wealth reduced. Becomes a falcon when it's played 5 times. Charger. Gains +1 attack when on the top row. Ooh. +1 gives adjacent spooky +1 attack and defense. Transfers attack +1 from an adjacent common unit to an adjacent unit of a higher rarity. It's a little bit finicky. I'll take the Charger. Bronze Tankard. You know, give an adjacent unit +2 attack. Can I see this? It says dwarf card. It's so hard to read that, but if 6 or fewer dwarf cards are on the field, give all dwarf cards 2 times. So it's either defense or wealth. I mean, that's cool, but this also doesn't have anything. Give an adjacent unit +2 attack. If it has 0 wealth, also give it 3 defense. Huge. See, here's the thing, though. Like, what if I wanted to do... That's weird, right? Like, I might want to do that after the movement. You know what I'm saying? 2 times block to other flush dwarf units. 5 attack. Let's get you doing your thing. When's the right time for that? Enable faction borders. Because it didn't let me do it before. I mean, all right. We don't have the Rat King, so going for putting the farmer up top is not going to be that big of a deal. We kind of just want to get like a synergy, so I guess we're going... I mean, if we put the farmer here, we lose 3 attack. Maybe we don't go for a synergy this time. We have the War Caller, we can move just a unit up top. That works out all right. Definitely want to bribe right now. We're hurting. This guaranteed damage is pain. Berserkers up front converts defense into 3 times attack. Yeah, the guaranteed damage is a little painful. Inventor's not going to break something yet. +4 defense to a random adjacent unit. I like that. I like that. Rat King. We do have the Rat King out. Oops. Farmer and Berserker. We could just go for that and not go for a synergy. I actually don't think we have a synergy lined up anyways. These encrusted gems and the steel shield, they're starting to really get in the way. Do we have the rally? We have the war caller. Okay, that helps. 45 damage, just like that. That's what I've been waiting for. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. 75 damage going out is quite good. I'm going to keep on bribing as much as I can because this hurts. Either gives flush units 2 times attack or sets their defense to 0. +1 attack and 2 defense for each adjacent dwarf. Nope. I needed something good. Heavy hitter is a maybe. I'm kind of looking for like a defense potion or something like that. Mana. Mana is actually going to be really nice. The beggars are good. I feel like I maybe want to get rid of... I think we have to get rid of the inventor. I don't think we can... we can't have our finger in that pie, so to speak. So we have the mana... which means the... we got rid of the guy that was going to be really useful on. Cavalry in the front works okay. Yeah, the thing, it's gotten so much tougher to get our synergy line because of all the garbage being added to our deck. So that has been causing problems. We almost have a dwarf synergy, for God's sake. Is there a way we can go for some kind of defensive angle? I think we're dead here. Annoyingly, because we are also going to kill you here. For defense, give an adjacent unit +2 attack if it has 0 wealth. We want to make sure whatever you buy, you can't possibly hit somebody who has wealth. I mean, we're going to do 11 no matter what, so I'm just going to do that to try and gain a little bit more defense, is basically the whole goal here. Screw you. Whew. Tight. Too tight. Too tight for me. If 4 or more potions are on the field, give all units 2 times attack, 4 wealth every round, add 2 card removals, heal for 3 when a unit is destroyed. I have to go with card removals for now. I need to fix that problem. Go for another war caller. +1 permanent attack every 3 times it's played. Destroys an adjacent on transform mana, gives attack to nearby. Oh boy, oh boy. Gives an adjacent unit +2 attack and defense. I'll take that for now. Okay, so we got to do some removal. We don't really need to get rid of the inventor that bad, I guess. We just need to get rid of these that are not that great. I'm really liking the shield. We could get rid of the... I think we get rid of the gem for now as well. It's not that it's not valuable or worth it. It's just... it's not the time. It's basically... it's the whole thing. So we got the bleed, which is going to stack over time. We're looking for synergy. We can't get a double synergy. The farmers are all by each other already, which is huge. If we had the Rat King out, I would actually move these up to the front row, like right now. But Are you buying enough commons? You are. We need to heal, right? We need a little bit of a heal. We need to get back to having a little bit more humans added to our deck as well. Just gonna go for full bribes on those. We got mana. Rat King's back. Rat King's back. All right. We have our Warcaller. Okay. We have a Charger. We have a Charger. Mana Drinker. I think maybe we just go for a synergy, right? We're not going to get a human synergy. Is the Wretch getting a buff? Oh, it's not. That Wretch is not getting a buff there. Well, that solves it. Synergy for a little bit of a heal. I am going to absolutely keep paying everybody off. This is okay. That farmer's absolutely juicing. Heavy hitter. As good as it is, I don't think we need another. 2 attacks on the bottom row. Copy of an adjacent non-legendary potion. Cool stuff. Just not going to go for it. Don't want an inventory. Gives adjacent blip. +1 attack, +2 defense. I actually say sure. I think that's a good human to add. Because, again, we're like kind of losing it there. A simple swap of this gives us a double synergy, which I think is worth more than anything else we could do right now. Probably a waste. Wait, the monk is also... Wait, the monk also gets buffed by the rat. This is pre-rat buff. Alright, we're going to get back up to full health. We already have a synergy. We can get just another synergy right there. We can do Drain or we can do Import. I don't think I really want to. I hate that the Dynamite's in the front. Destroys itself in a non-legendary flush unit if possible. That's fine. A Wretch or a Heavy Hitter. I think that's okay. I do like that the... Wait, actually... Yeah, the Wretch is also a beggar. Interesting. Interesting. We could take the 50-50. I mean, non-legendary. This is a legendary, right? That's got to be. I don't really want to swap the farmer up there. I'll just take the 50-50. Let's go for the double synergy. Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. Do I prefer that? No, I don't. Spiky Pauldron, not bad. Adjacent unit or artifact +2 permanent wealth and then destroy itself. Great. Sure. We already have a flush or a synergy there. We cannot get one with the humans. We could swap these to the... top. It doesn't really matter. We don't have the Rat King out either. Blood Golem. This is a new artifact we just got. Gives itself and adjacent golems times to attack whenever a unit is destroyed. Sure. Yeah. Warcry. We could maybe do something funky with advance to maybe make a synergy happen. No? I don't think so. I think we're just good. Spiky Pauldron Whirly is nice up front if we, Wait, what got destroyed here? Oh, yeah. Please just don't buff the... Okay, good. That's all. I just wanted it to not buff this here. We got 34. Thief destroys an adjacent comet artifact and the destroyed stuff. That's okay. Just thinking long term. We can actually take this hit for now. But we're reducing, like, long-term damage. That's why I kind of wanted to, you know, pay off early on this one. Ooh. Wait. This is nuts. Hold on. See, I want to swap these and then do this, but I can't. Or at least it doesn't seem like I can. Huh! 130 damage. Off the charts there. That's a lot of damage coming in, but that's okay. 66 health. I will buy a little bit there. All units +1 defense when 2 different factions have at least 5 cards in play. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Spiky Pauldron I like, but I also I now have even more reason to want units. Monk is fantastic for us. Farmer's fantastic too. Destroys a non-legendary flesh unit, gains 2 permanent attack and 5 wealth. Select an adjacent unit's defense. Set an adjacent unit's defense to 0 and heals you for 5. That's actually pretty cool. I'm going to take another farmer and we're going to probably do a little bit of removal. Yeah, as much as that is good, like, we'll do that, and then we'll probably get rid of the Inventor. So we should be able to get this passive going. Okay, so you are the piercing one. Reduce the defense of all top row units. Kind of okay. So did we not get the plus? When 2 different factions have 5 cards in play. Oh, wait, yeah, we got the defense. Wait. Did we not? Am I out of my mind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Gives all units +1 defense when 2... I'm confused. Did I not get that? I feel like I didn't get that. I definitely have 2 factions with 5 different cards in play. Maybe it's a bug to do with the fact that one of the factions is new or something. I don't know. I don't know on that one. Trying to figure, is there really no way to... The turn shouldn't end the moment I hit that button, and I feel like it didn't used to. Because, like, this is suboptimal. I'm losing out on value. I'm losing out on... Woo, boy. Decent amount of value. Sorcerer Orc. Destroy... Yeah. Gives an adjacent unit +2 permanent attack and then destroy itself. Absolutely interested in that. The ×2 attack thing is interesting, but... Okay. Is it adjacent or flush? Adjacent. I kind of want to just line up. We have the 4/4 already. We don't have the Rat King, so yeah, we have the we have them both. Can only get one per faction, so Inventor can totally go when we get the opportunity here. Wretch is getting the buff, right? Yeah, Wretch is getting the buff. That's doing pretty well. Heavy hitters up front. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm fine. The question is if I wanted to like move this. I think I'm fine. Okay. Giving that to the beggar actually works out pretty well for us for the rat synergy thing. I do wish the peace treaty seemed to work. 20 damage coming in. Or wait, 49. Oh my god, the damage coming in is absurd. Oh no, my econ is not good. But also, that's so much damage. That's so much damage. Shoot. +1, +2. You get that buff. You wouldn't get it down there. All right. Fine. We'll see how this goes. Wait, this is after the double? This is after the triple? That doesn't sound right. Ay. I'm not econing very much. I do like the Wretch. I like the Wretch right now. We need to trim our deck though. We're at 23. Want to be more like 20. If I just move these two, we have double synergy. And right now, just healing sounds very big. Like, what I wish is I kind of want to be at 16, but it feels like if I'm at 16, I get nils. I could be wrong on that one, to be clear. I know I could be wrong, but when I was at 16, I was getting nils still. But I didn't stop getting them until I was at 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, I'm dead next turn. I'm dead next turn. Tinker. Don't want to murder anyone right now. Blood Golem. Chasing unit 2 permanent defense. I mean, that's good, but hey. Not gonna matter. We're dead as hell, dude. We're gonna take them down with us at the very least. That makes me feel a little better. I feel like the only chance we have is like I don't know, getting a double synergy and hoping right about now. Oh, I clicked out. Scared me. The fact that I can't swap these rows as well is pretty painful. All right. Well, here we go. We kill. And we live! Holy crap. Heal. Heal! Heal! What is that symbol? It's something I don't have any of. Uncommon and rare units gain +2 attack. 2 defense every round. Warcaller, Monk. Berserker. When we're dealing with multiplicatives, that it's pretty big. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of mana action. We also need to. Oh, we can't buy card removal right now. All right. You made it to Duskbright Castle, the final challenge. Win this battle and the castle will be yours, but be warned, the defenders here have some tricks up their sleeves. Instant steals 30% of your gold. I mean, like, hey, for what it's worth, I expect disaster. Heavy hitter can go. It is a common for the other guy. I also, maybe... I'm going to ditch Mana Drinker because it's actually going to be dysynergistic. It's going to remove my mana. It's dysynergistic. It's going to remove my synergy. I don't really want Inventor to break my pauldron. Maybe it's okay. Well, it has to be flush, right? Yeah. Okay, this should be pretty good. It was indeed. You got 45 and you were not even up the top. What the hell? Is it a better deal to bribe more? We're gonna get plundered, so like let's do this now. 2 times attack for each adjacent weapon. It's not that I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. No. We don't have the rat. We do have the Rat King. Okay. That helps a bit. Are you going to be by enough commons? You're not going to be by enough commons if I move you there. 1, 2, 3. You will be if I move you here. Okay. Works for me. Only one, got the one synergy. Been plundered! Pay, if we're gonna get plundered anyways. Destroys an adjacent artifact. Is gonna be added to my deck. I am gonna die here, I think. It's been a real one, you know? Not much we can do, though. I want to add 2 mana here. Unless I do... it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's going to matter. The best we can do is try and... well, we can't line up... we can't line up a double synergy. The best we can do is just line up a synergy. So... a synergy and... anything that helps us with defense. I mean, that's already going to help. Yeah, I think we're out of luck here. It's been real. I want the monks in the front, but... Doesn't really matter too much, I guess. So, does it? No. If I'm looking for big number funny, we want monks in the front, but then we don't get the heal. How much is the heal? Probably not enough to do anything. I think we're dead regardless, right? Pretty sure. You know what? Let's do that so you can get the boost here, whatever. I mean, that's juicy. Oh, shucks. If we could have removed 24, would we have lived? Yes. But hey, they plundered me. There's not much I can do about that. You've unlocked. Continue. All right, reveal. Oh, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Very, very cool, though. It's just a fun game. I just really like it. Oh, that takes you out. Is there not a go back to the main menu? Is either play again or quit? Seems to be the case. Alas, it's just good. There's a couple quality of life things here and there that I still think need to be ironed out. I think that, you know, like visual readability is a bit of an issue. I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but like it's because there's like a big balance, you know, byproduct of this change. But if it was made instead of a 4x4, you know, if it was made into, you know, if we could just make it a little bit wider instead of taller somehow, I think that would benefit it greatly, even if it just like you just change the card art angle slightly. But it's too big of a repercussion that would be, you know, it's a bad effect that it would have on the balance, I'm sure. But it's just a bit of a shame, like that it impacts readability so poorly. You kind of get used to it over the course of time as well. I definitely think that like if you could not have the turn end the second you swap and use your character's ability, I think that'd be fantastic. I feel like it used to be that way, so I think that maybe it's something new. But yeah, alas, I think it's a fun game. I think it's a great game if you like a Luck Be a Landlord, but you want more axes of interaction for you to, you know, assert strategic dominance. This is a great game for you, and this new edition is just makes it better. I think the cards in the new faction seem really cool. I wasn't quite able to, I think, use the synergies as properly as I would have liked, but we were able to make some big number funny happen. Thank you for watching, though. Check the channel Roguelike some more every single day. Rally, out now. You know, it's been out. Link at the top of the description. You want to check it out for yourself. I highly recommend it. I think it's quite good. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.